One thing I've been seeing a lot since the game is some discussion. I've been seeing it on Twitter and social media and stuff. They're asking if this is the biggest rivalry in the history of the Premier League. This game is the biggest rivalry. Because we all know that in the 2000s, coming up to the 2010s, it was Man United versus Arsenal. That was the game of the season. It's always built to be the game of the season. Now it's Liverpool City. And of course, inevitably, there are arguments about which is the bigger rivalry. What's you guys' thoughts on that? One Sack, as a United fan, do you feel that your rivalry with Arsenal is bigger than this one?
100%. There's no chance that City. I do respect Liverpool to a certain extent, as much as I do not like them. There's no pedigree for City for them to belong in this discussion, really. Imagine if United were in the title race this season instead of City. United, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Three teams, three top teams in English football going head to head for the title. The amount of coverage that we will be getting right now compared to how it is right now, it will be insane. There's no chance that as much you can speak to the quality of the games. Liverpool couldn't win the league with 97 points. I don't think United have ever reached 97 points in our history. And City, of course, Centurions, Liverpool achieved 99 points as well. I will give them credit for what they have produced. But if you're simply looking at what the games have produced, I of course I was too young to live in that moment of early 2000s. But watching it on YouTube, it's pretty easy to find. I just off the top of my head, I can think of Fabregas throwing the pizza at Sir Alex Ferguson, Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira going at each other in the tunnel, Van Nistelrooy missing the penalty, and Keown and co surrounding him, ganging up on him. What can I think of? That's a proper rivalry, right? What can I think of for Liverpool against City? Nothing, really.
Well, to me, I think, sorry to cut you there, but I think that for me, what I think of when I think Liverpool City, I think of maybe the 2 or 3 best games that I've ever watched in the Premier League. Like that's what's given me. Mm-hmm. But Thea, what do you think?
No, I was gonna agree with One Sock. Like historically, Arsenal Man United is a bigger rivalry. That's for sure. That we can't contest that, right? But my only fear is that if it keeps going the way that it's going right now, Liverpool and City dueling for every single year, or aside from last year, but if it keeps going like this, I feel like we might have this discussion in a few years from now, and the answers might be different,
That was going to be my question, was what does City have to do? You know what I mean? Like, do they just have to like win like 8, 9, 10 more titles and then we can start talking about them in the same vein? Or will it never happen just because we know how they got their funding?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't like. You asked me who do you want to win the title? Anyone but Liverpool for me. Like City, they can win 4 in a row. I do not care. They still have to answer those 115 charges, and I think I don't know if City will ever get over that. How are they going to get over that? There's still going to be a cloud hanging over them. What fraud did you perform to get, if they do get away with those charges? What did you do to fabricate those evidence, or how much did you pay your lawyers to do all this? I just don't see City getting to the level of any top clubs in the Premier League.
I think that's an interesting point. And I think United fans would probably agree with you that if they had to take it, it would be City, because they can always hold the charges above their head in a strictly bragging rights sense of the word. But it's tough for me to say, honestly. Listen, there will never not be a sense of nostalgia for me about Man United and Arsenal. There's always a sense of hype and excitement about the game. The 2 of those teams had the best players in the Premier League at the time. Similarly with Liverpool City, I think that the quality of the matches on a technical level, and tactical level, is better with Liverpool and City. I think that just comes with the evolution of the game. You know, the fact that we have coaches with maybe a bit more tactical nous, if I dare say that. But again, it's tough to compare eras like that. I mean, it's I would say what some people say about Messi and Ronaldo. I would say just enjoy him. We have them now, and
well, this was their last game.
This is Pep and Klopp's last game. I really hope Klopp. I was hoping Klopp would maybe. There's a small chance of him doing a bit of a remontada, coming back and saving Dortmund from themselves, but that may never happen.
That's all we have time for today. Guys, thanks for tuning in as always. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. Remember to subscribe, to leave comments, and share with your friends. Follow us on social media at FOTBpod. Don't forget to leave a review, rating, and most importantly, don't forget to turn on those notifications. Join us again next time as we discuss the highly anticipated upcoming Premier League action. Thanks again as always. See you then.